Hi everybody, it's Jason and Eli, and we are doing the Open Source Bible Project. And for those who have never heard what we are doing to read, this is not reading for enjoyment. This is reading for a project that we are trying to do. So if you're here thinking this is going to be a reading enjoyment for Enoch, it's not. What we're doing is we're taking it from the hardbound Hallelujah Scriptures version of it, and we're taking it to a digital version. And we're proofreading it. We've already taken the digital version, and now we're just proofreading it to see how much we missed, and we're trying to get it finalized so it will be a perfect digital version that we will release to all of you guys when this is done. So, Eli, you ready to do this?
Yep.
All right, let's make it rain.
And after that, he showed me the messengers of punishment who are prepared to come and let loose all the powers of the waters which are beneath in the earth, in order to bring judgment and destruction on all who dwell on the earth, period. And Jehovah of hosts gave command to the messengers who were going forth, they should not cause the waters to rise, but should hold them in check, for those messengers were over the powers of the waters, period. And went away from the presence of ﷺ, period.
Yay, perfection. Okay, 67, yep. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Yes, great.
In those days the word of Elohim came unto me, and God said to me, quotes your laws has come up before me,
Wait, he said come up to me, quote?
No.
Wait, is there no quote in there?
Said to me, quotes, Noah,
quote. Is the quote right next to Noah?
Yeah, quotes. Said to me, quotes.
Said to me, quotes, but the quote is right before Noah, right? There's a space to Noah?
No, quote is touching Noah. Quote is touching Noah.
Quote is touching Noah.
The quotes are touching Noah, yes.
Okay, the quotes are touching Noah. Yeah, I got another quotes here. That's all I need.
Is that hard to understand?
Yeah, you're not coming across correct. Okay, this is 67.
Why do you always like a waist behind you when I'm reading? I always feel like I'm way.
Yeah, you probably read too fast. That's my grasp.
I always feel like I'm way ahead, and then you'll pull me back to like the start of the verse. Like
something didn't sound right. Something doesn't go over right. Okay, all right. Notice something. So it's said to me,
quotes touching Noah.
Quotes touching Noah. All right, let's go, Darth. Let's go, Robin.
I'm not Robin.
Do we need to clarify that?
We probably should.
All right. The other day we said we were Batman and Robin, and somebody started calling Eli Robin, so he is not Robin. But let's go, Robin. Let's go. 2.
In those days, we never finished one.
Oh, okay.
In those days, the word Elohim came to me, and he said to me, quotes, Noah, your law has come up before me, a lot of blame, a lot of love and uprightness, period. Quotes, and now the messengers are making a wooden object, and when they have completed the task, I will place my hand upon it and preserve it, and there shall come forth from it the seed of life, and a change shall come so that the earth will not remain without inhabitant, period.
Did you like speaking down room? My mic's right here. Here, scoot up. Come on, buddy. No dogs, you can do this. You can do it. All right, now let's do it. 3. Is it tres or tres?
I think you're speaking French if it's tres.
Tres. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, that's
French.
No, tres.
1, 2, 3.
It's tres, not tres.
Tres.
No, tres.
Okay, let's go. Tres.
Quotes, I will establish your seed for me forever and ever. That should be a capital me.
Me forever and ever,
comma. And I will spread abroad those who dwell with you, period. It shall not be unfruitful on the face of the earth, but it shall be baruch and multiply on the earth, and the name of Yahuwah, period. Quotes. He will imprison those messengers, who have shown unrighteousness, in the burning valley which my fathers had formerly showed to be, in the west among the mountains of gold and silver and iron and soft metal and tin, period. I saw at the valley in which there was a great earthquake and a convulsion of the waters, period. When all this took place, from that fiery molten metal, and from the earthquake in that place, that there was produced a smell of sulfur, and it was connected with those waters, and that very...
Where are we at?
We're on middle of 6.
Okay. My screen just went crazy.
It produced a smell of sulfur, and it was connected with those waters, and that valley of the messengers who had led astray burned beneath that land, period. Through its valleys proceed streams of fire, where these messengers are punished who had led astray those who dwell upon the earth, period. Capital but those waters shall in those days serve for the sovereigns and the mighty and the exalted, and those who dwell on the earth, for the healing of the body, but for the punishment of the spirit, period. Capital now their spirit is full of lust, that they may be punished in their body, for they have denied Yahuwah of hosts and see their punishment daily, and yet do not believe in his capital name, period. Capital in proportion as the burning of their severe bodies becomes
what?
As the burning of their bodies becomes severe,
You said severe bodies.
Yeah. Bodies become severe, a corresponding change shall take place in their spirit forever and ever, semicolon. For before Yahuwah of hosts none shall utter an idle word, period. For the judgment shall come upon them, because they believe that in the lust of their body and deny the capital rock of funky H of Yahuwah, period. And those same waters will undergo a change in those days, semicolon. For when those waters are punished, or those messengers are punished in these waters, these water-dashed springs shall change their temperature, and when the messengers ascend, the water of the spring shall change. This water of the spring shall change and become cold, period. And I heard Mikael, funky Pasha Ani, funky, answering and saying, quotes this judgment with which the messengers are judged is a witness to the sovereign and the mighty who possess the earth, period. Quotes because these waters of judgment minister to the healing of the body of the sovereigns and lust their bodies, semicolon. Therefore they will not see and will not believe that those waters will change and become a fire which burns forever, period. Quotes.
Alright, 68.
Okay.
Let's do it.
And after that, my grandfather, gave me the teaching of all the secrets in the Cal book and the parables which had been given to him, and he put them together for me in the words of the Cal book.
Wait, you say capital him?
Where?
I don't know. I saw capital him.
No.
You don't see capital him.
There's no capital.
Books in the parables which he had been given to him,
Yeah, that's what I said. You're way back again. Yeah, given to him, and he put them together for me in the words of the Cal book of the Cal parables, period. On that day, Mikael, funky Pasha Ani, funky answered Raphael Pasha Ani, funky and said, quotes, the power of the spirit transports and makes me tremble because of the severity of the judgment of the secret space has faced the judgment of the messengers, period. Who can endure the severe judgment which has been executed, before which they melt away, quotes. Mikael, Pasha Ani, funky answered again, and said, Raphael Pasha Ani, funky, quotes, who is he whose heart is not stopping concerning it, and whose kidneys are not troubled by this word of judgment gone forth upon them because of those who have thus led them out, quotes. Came to be, when he stood before Yahuwah of hosts, Mikael, funky Pasha Ani, funky, said thus, Raphael Pasha Ani, funky, quotes, I will not take their part under the eye of Yahuwah, semicolon. For Yahuwah of hosts has been angry with them because they do as if they are as if they were Yahuwah, period. Therefore all that is hidden shall come upon them forever and ever, period. Quotes, for neither messenger nor man shall have his portion, but alone they have received the judgment forever and ever, period. Quotes.
Alright. This one's a long one, 29. Okay. Lots and lots of names. Okay. That's it.
Ready?
Yep.
After this judgment that they shall terrify.
This judgment
they shall terrify and make them to tremble, and because they have shown this to those who dwell on the earth, period. See, the names of those messengers, they're in these names.
These are there.
And these are their names. The first of them is Shem Yatza, the second Artakafia, and the third Armin with Funky,
Hi, Armin.
The fourth Kokoel, Funky K, Funky B, Passion B, and E, Funky E, The fifth Turael, Passion A and E, Funky E, The sixth Rumayal, Passion the 2 A's, The seventh Daniel, Passion A and E, Funky E, The eighth Nekel, Passion A and E, Funky E, The ninth Barkiel, Funky K, Passion A and E, Funky E, The 10th Azrael, Passion Z and E, Funky E, The 11th Amaros, The 12th Batariel, Passion A 2 A's, The 13th Busial, Passion the 2 A's, The The 14th, Kabul funky H, Pashto in the N and E, funky E, con. The 15th, Kabul Turiel, Pashto in the R and the E, funky E, con. And the 16th, Pasiel, Pashto in the I and the E, funky E, con. The 17th, Kabul Turiel, Pashto in the 2 E's and funky E, con. The 18th, Kabul Tumael, Pashto in the A and the E, funky E, con. The 19th, Kabul Suriel, Pashto in the I and the E, funky E, con. The 20th, capital Ramiel, Pashto in the 2 E's and funky E, con. The 20-1st, capital Azel, Pashto in the Z and the E, funky E, period.
Can you believe that? No mistakes in that thing.
Can you believe there's 2 Azels?
Yeah. Okay, let's go.
Azel's the 10th and the 21st.
Yeah.
Capital N, these are the chiefs of their messengers and their names, and the chiefs and the chief over ones over hundreds and over 50s and over 10s, period. Capital name of the first, capital Yekon with a funky E, con. That is con, the one who led astray the sons of capital Elohim, con, and brought them down to the earth, con, and led them astray through the daughters of men, period. Capital N, the second was named capital Asbil, funky B, Pashto in the 2 E's, a funky E, colon. He imparted to the Kodesh sons of capital Elohim evil counsel, con, and led them astray so that they defiled their bodies with the daughters of men, period. Capital N, the third was named capital Gadriel, funky D, Pashto in the 2 E's and a funky E, colon. It is he who showed the children of men all the smitings of death, con, and he led astray capital Kala, funky H, con, and showed the shield and the coat of mail, con, and the sword for battle, con, and all the weapons of death to the children of men, period. Capital N, from his hand they have proceeded against those who dwell on the earth from that day and for eternity, period. Capital N, the fourth is named capital Penuel, Pashto in U and E, funky E, colon. He taught the children of men the bitter and the sweet, con, and he taught them all the secrets of their wisdom, period. Capital A instructed mankind in writing with ink and paper, con, and thereby many sinned for everlasting until this day, period. Capital 4 men were not created for such a purpose, con, to give confirmation to their good belief with pen and ink, period. Capital 4 men were created exactly like the messengers, con, to the intent that they should continue pure and righteous, period. Capital N, death, comma, which destroys all matters, comma, could not have taken hold of them, comma, but through this, comma, their knowledge, comma, they are perishing, comma, and through this power is consuming me, period. Capital N, this was named capital Kazdea, funky D, colon. This is he who showed the children of men all the wicked smiting of spirits and demons, con, the smiting of the embryo in the womb, con, and it may pass away, con, and the bites of the serpent, con, and the smiting which befalls through the noontide heat, con. The son of the serpent named capital Tavayet, funky B, Pashto A and E, funky E, period. Capital N, this is the task capital Kazbil, funky B, Pashto in 2 E's, funky E, comma, the chief of the oath which he showed to the Kodeshim when he dwelt high above in esteem, comma, and his name Kalabika, funky K, period. Capital this one requested capital Mikael, or funky K, Pashto A and E, funky E, to show him the hidden capital name, comma, that he might pronounce it in the oath, comma, so that those might quake before the capital name and oath who revealed all that was in the secret to the children of men, period. Capital N, this is the power of this oath, comma, for it is powerful and strong, comma, and he placed this oath, capital Achiel, funky K, Pashto A and E, funky E, in the hand of capital Mikael, funky K, Pashto A and E, funky E, period. Capital N, these are the secrets of this oath, period. Capital A are strong through his oath, period. Capital N, the Shamim was suspended before the world was created.
Was suspended?
Was suspended. Or no, was created, sorry.
Wait. And the Shamim suspended?
Oh yeah, the Shamim was suspended before the world was created.
Was suspended?
Was.
I don't have was. The Shamim was suspended?
Yeah.
Okay. That's a weird thing. Missing it was. Okay, what chapter is this?
This is 69.
Alright, 69. Okay, and the world was suspended. Shamim was suspended before. Alright, hit it, Sam.
Right.
17.
And the 17?
Yeah. The Shamim was suspended before the world created, coming forever. Period.
No, that's not 17.
That's 16.
Oh. Yeah.
Not 17.
Okay. Kept land through it, the earth was surrounded upon the waters, and from the secret recesses. Water.
Okay.
And from the secret recesses of the mountains come pleasant waters from the creation of the world and until forever, period. Kept land through the oath, the sea was
That oath?
And through that oath the sea was created, and as its foundation, he appointed for it the sand against the time of anger, and it dared not pass beyond it from the creation of the world unto forever period. And through that oath are the depths made firm, and endure, and do not move from their place from everlasting to everlasting period. And through the oath and through that oath the sun and moon complete their courses, and the course, and deviate not from their ordinance from everlasting to everlasting period. And through that oath the stars complete their course, and he calls them by their names, and they answer him from everlasting to everlasting period. In the same way the spirits of the water, and the winds, and of the winds, and of the all breezes, and of the paths,
Slow down there, son.
and pass from all the quarters of the winds, period. There are preserved the voice of the thunder and the light of lightnings, and there are preserved the chambers of the hail and the chambers of the hoarfrost, Why does hoarfrost once have a dash in it, but now it doesn't?
I don't know. Hoarfrost comma?
And the chambers of the mist, and the...
Hold on, I gotta fix it. 69, it has a... I don't know if I did this either. So, preserve the, semicolon, chambers?
No.
And there are preserved the chambers.
And there are preserved the chamber... which part do you want?
The chambers, 23.
Okay, and there are preserved the chambers of the hail and the chambers of the hoarfrost,
I have semicolon, chambers. Okay, hail and the chambers. Okay, go ahead.
Hail and the chambers of the hoarfrost,
the chambers. Jeez, I have an eye in there too. Changes of the hoarfrost. Sounds terrible. Okay, and the chambers of the midst.
The mist, and
the mist. This whole chapter got screwed. And the chambers of the rain.
And the dew, period.
Rain and the dew. Okay, yeah, there's a whole bunch of miscellaneous letters in here. It's the love of the copy. Okay, continue.
So I see a quote at the end of 24, I don't remember what that was called.
Yeah,
but I don't see where it starts.
Yeah, I don't either. I think that's a mistake on their part. I don't think we should have that.
I don't think so either.
We should take that out.
And always believe and give thanks to our Yahuwah of hosts, and praise.
And praise. I got this one's screwed too. Something bad must happen on this paste. Okay, so and all these. What is this? What you're saying?
And all these believe and give thanks before Yahuwah before Yahuwah of hosts.
Give thanks. Okay.
Before.
Yep.
Yahuwah of hosts, and praise with all their power,
and praise. It has I praise. And praise with all their power,
and their food is in every act of thanksgiving, They thank and esteem and exalt the name of Yahuwah of hosts forever and ever, period, and then whatever that one thing's called.
Ever, period. Take out bracket. In bracket. Okay. All right.
Ready?
Yep. 25.
This oath is mighty over them, and through it they are preserved, and their paths are preserved, and their course is not destroyed, period. There was great joy amongst them, and they brought the Funky and esteemed and exalted, because the name of the Bane of the Funky of Ā'anōh of Funky had been revealed unto them, period. He sat on the throne of his esteem, the sum of judgment was given unto
Sum of judgment
was given unto the Bane of the Funky of Ā'anōh of Funky, and he caused the sinners to pass away and be destroyed from off the face of the earth, and those who have led the world astray, period. Chains they shall be bound, and their assemblage after place of destruction shall they be imprisoned, and all their works vanish from the face of the earth, period. From here on there shall be none corruptible, semicolon. For the Bane of the Ā'anōh of Funky has appeared, and his seed himself on the throne of his esteem, and all evil shall pass away before his face, and the word of the Bane of the Funky of Ā'anōh of Funky shall go forth and be strong before Yahuwah of hosts, period. This is the third parable of ḥANOdah of Funky 20K, period.
Great. Alright. This one's short. Good.
Yep. It came to be after this, that his name during his lifetime was raised above to the Bane of the Funky of Ā'anōh of Funky, and to Yahuwah of hosts from amongst those who dwell on the earth, period. He raised above on the...
He was raised?
And he was raised above on the chariots of the Spirit, and his name vanished among them, period. Capital N, from that day, capital I was no longer remembered amongst them, and he placed me between the two winds, between the north and the west.
Capital North?
Or capital north and the capital west, when the messenger took cords to measure for me the place for the elect and righteous, period. Capital N, there, capital I saw the first fathers and the righteous from the beginning dwell in that
righteous
place.
Who from?
Righteous who from the beginning dwell in that place, period.
Okay. 71, how bad is it?
17.
Oh, man. All right, so we'll do this one, and then we'll take a quick break.
Yeah. Ready?
Yeah.
Capital N came to me after this, that my spirit was translated. I don't think that's the right word. It was translated and ascended to the Shamayim, and capital I saw the Kodesh son of capital Elohim, period. Capital they were stepping on flames of fire, their garments were white and their faces shone like snow, period. Capital A and capital I saw two streams of fire, and the light of that fire shone like jacinth, and capital I fell on my face, Yah who of hosts, period. Capital A and the messenger, capital Mikael, funky K, Pashna, and E, funky E, seized me on my right hand, lifted me up and lay forth into all the secrets, and he showed me all the secrets of the righteousness, period.
Of the righteousness?
Of righteousness, period.
Okay.
Capital A, and he showed me all the secrets of the ends of the Shamayim, and all the chambers of all of the stars, and all the lights, where they proceed before the face of the Kodeshim, period. Capital A, and he translated my spirit in the Shamayim of Shamayim, In capital I saw there, as it were, a structure built of crystals, and between those crystals, space as space, tongues of living fire, period. Capital A, and my spirit saw the girdle which surrounded that house of fire, and on its four sides were streams full of living fire, and they surrounded that house, period. Capital A, and round about were seraphim, and cherubim with a funky B, capital O upon him, semicolon, and they
semicolon or colon?
Or colon, sorry. And these are they who not sleep but guard the throne of capital his esteem, period. Capital A and capital I saw messengers who could not be counted, 1,000 thousands, 10,000 times 10,000, encircling the house, period.
That house?
Encircling that house, period. Capital A and capital Mikael, funky K, Pashna, A and E, funky E, and here Apple Raphael, Pashna, A and E, funky E, and capital Gabriel, funky B, Pashna, I and E, funky E, and capital Phanuel, Pashna, U and E, funky E, and the Kodesh messengers.
Phanuel, comma?
And the Kodesh messengers who are above the Shamayim, go in and out of the house, period. Capital A came forth in that house, capital Mikael, funky K, Pashna, A and E, funky E, capital Gabriel, funky B, Pashna, I and E, funky E, capital Raphael, Pashna, A and E, funky E, capital Phanuel, Pashna, U and E, funky E, and many Kodesh messengers without number, period. Capital A, and with them the capital head of capital days, capital his head white and pure as wool, and capital his garments indescribable, period. Capital A and capital I fell on my face, and my whole body became relaxed, my spirit was transfigured, semicolon, and capital I cried with a loud voice, with the spirit of power, and Barak with a funky K, and esteemed and exalted, period. Capital A and these, capital A and these, Barak with a funky K, which went forth out of my mouth were well pleasing before the capital head of capital days.
Before that head of days?
Before that capital head of capital days, period. Capital A and that capital head of capital days came with capital Mikael, funky K, Pashna, A and E, funky E, capital Gabriel, funky B, Pashna, I and E, funky E, capital Raphael, Pashna, A and E, funky E, and capital Phanuel, Pashna, U and E, funky E, thousands and 10,000s of messengers without number, period. Capital A came to me and greeted me with his voice, and said to me, quote, capital this is capital Beno, the funky E, capital Adama, the funky D, who was born into righteousness, righteousness abides over capital him, and the righteousness of the capital head of capital days does not forsake capital him, period. Capital A said to me, quote, capital he proclaims unto you peace in the name of the world to come, period. Capital 4 from here has proceeded peace since the creation of the world, and so shall it be unto you forever and forever and ever, period. Quote, capital and all shall walk in capital his ways, since righteousness never forsakes capital him, period. Capital with capital him will be their dwelling places, and with capital him their heritage, and they shall not be separated from capital him forever and ever, period. Quote, capital and there shall be length of days with capital Beno, the funky of capital Adama, the funky D, and the righteous shall have peace and upright capital way in the capital name of Yah who of hosts forever and ever, period, quotes.
Okay. Alright, 72. Make it right.
Capital the book of the course of the lights of the shining, the relations of each, according to their classes, their domain and their seasons, according to their names and the place of origin, according to their months, which capital Ariel, Pashna, I and E, funky, the Kodesh messenger, who was with me, who is their guide, showed me, semicolon, and he showed me all their laws exactly as they are, and how it is with regard to all the years of the world and unto everlasting, till the new creation is accomplished, which endures till everything, period.
Till everlasting?
Everlasting, period. Wow, this thing's long.
Yeah.
Capital A, and this is the first law of the lights, the light, the capital sun has its rising in the eastern portals of the Shamayim Khan, and it's going down in the western portal of the Shamayim period. Kepler and Kalai saw 6 portals in which the sun rises. Khan. Why is sun capital up there and then no longer anymore?
Because it's Dirty Deb and Kinney's translations.
Kepler and Kalai saw 6 portals in which the sun rises. Khan. And 6 portals in which the sun goes down and the moon rises and goes down in these portals. Khan. And the leaders of the stars and those whom they lead. Colon.
Whom they lead?
Yeah.
Those whom they lead. Okay.
Yeah. Colon. 6 in the east and 6 in the west. Colon. All following each other in accurately corresponding order. Colon. Also many portals to the right and left.
Also many what?
Also many windows to the right and left of these portals. Period.
Did you light on?
No. Kepler and first there goes forth the great light Khan, named the sun Khan, and its circumference is like the circumference of the Shamayim Khan, and he is quite filled with illuminating and heating fire. Period. Capital D, chariot on which he ascends Khan, the wind drives Khan, and the sun goes down from the Shamayim and he turns to the north in order to reach the east Khan, and is so guided that he comes to that portal and shines in the face of the Shamayim. Period. Kaplan this way he rises in the first month of the great portal Khan, which is the 4th period. Kaplan, the 4th portal from which the sun rises in the first month, are 12 window dash openings Khan, from which they proceed a flame when they are opened in their season period. When the sun rises in the shining Khan, he comes forth through that 4th portal 30 mornings in succession Khan. He goes down exactly in the 4th portal in the west of the shining period. Kaplan, during this period the day becomes daily stronger and the night longer, and the night becomes shorter
nightly shorter.
And nightly shorter to the 13th morning period. On that day the day is longer than the night by a 9th part and the day amounts exactly to 10 parts and the night to 8 parts period. The sun rises from that 4th portal and goes down in the portal and returns to the 5th.
Goes down in the what?
Goes down in the 4th. I keep going back to another line. He goes down in the 4th and returns to the 5th portal of the east 30 mornings and rises from it and goes down in the 5th portal period. And then the day becomes longer by 2 parts and amounts to 11 parts and the night becomes shorter and amounts to 7 parts period. Kaplan returns to the east and enters in the 6th portal and rises and goes down in the 6th portal 30-1 mornings on account of its sign period. On that day the day becomes longer than the night and the day becomes double the night and the day becomes 12 parts and the night is shortened and becomes 6 parts period. The sun mounts up to make the day shorter and the night longer and the sun returns to the east and enters in the 6th portal and rises from it and goes down 30 mornings period. When 30 mornings are accomplished the day decreases by exactly 1 part and becomes 11 parts and the night 7 period. The sun goes forth from the east from that 6th portal in the west and goes to the east and rises in the 5th portal in the 4:30 mornings period and goes down in the west again in the 5th western portal period. On that day the day decreases by 2 parts and amounts to 10 parts and the night to 8 parts period. The sun goes down from that 5th portal and goes down in the 5th.
Wait, you said sun goes down?
Or goes forth from the 5th portal and goes down in the 5th portal of the west and rises in the 4th portal from 30-1 mornings on the account of the sign and goes down to the west period.
Go down in the west
period. On that day the day is equalized with the night and the night amounts to 9 parts and the day to 9 parts period. The sun rises from that portal and goes down in the west and returns to the east and rises 30 mornings in the 3rd portal and goes down in the west in the 3rd portal period. On that day the night becomes longer than the day and night becomes shorter than night. Night becomes longer than night and day becomes shorter than day till the 13th morning and the night amounts exactly to 10 parts and the day to 8 parts period. The sun rises from that 3rd portal and goes down in the 3rd portal in the west and returns to the east and for 30 mornings rises in the 2nd portal in the east and the same way goes down the same portal in the west of the Shamayim period. On that day the night amounts to 11 parts and the day to 7 parts period. The sun rises on that day from the 2nd portal and goes down in the west in the 2nd portal and returns to the east in the 1st portal 30
to the east first portal
into the 1st portal for 30-1 mornings and goes down the 1st portal in the west of the Shamayim period.
Yeah, hold on. I gotta quote. What chapter is this?
This is 72.
72. Let's see. Okay, set it, Sam.
Right, where are we at?
Derps.
Oh no.
Hold on. Yep, I get 26.
Right. Tablet on that day, the night becomes longer and amounts to double the day, and the night amounts exactly to 12 parts and the day to 6, period. Tablet on the sun is traverse the divisions of its orbit and turns again to those divisions of its orbit, and enters that portal 30 mornings and goes down also in the west opposite to it, period. Kepler on that night, by the ninth part, he sees
the night has decreased.
The night has decreased in length, and by a ninth part, and the night has become 11 parts, the day 7 parts, period. Kepler, the sun is returned and entered into the same portal in the east, and returns on those, its divisions of its orbits for 30 mornings, rising and going down, period. Kepler on that day, the night decreases in length, and the night amounts to 10 parts, and the day to 8, period. Kepler on that day, the sun rises from that portal, goes down in the west, and returns to the east, rises in the third portal for the 30-1 mornings, goes down in the west of the Shaman, period. Kepler on that day, the night decreases and amounts to 9 parts, the day to 9 parts, the night is equal for the day, and the year is exactly as today is 360-4, period. Kepler on the length of days and of the night, and the shortness of the day and of the night arise, space as space. Through the courses of the sun, they are separated, period.
Courses?
Through the course of the sun, they are separated, period. Kepler, so it comes that its course becomes daily longer, and its course nightly shorter, period. Kepler, this is the law in the course of the sun, its return as often as he returns 60 times and rises, space as space. The great light which is named the sun, forever there, period. Kepler, that which it rises is the great light, and so named according to his appearance, according as Yahuwah commanded, period. Kepler, as he rises, so he goes down and does not decrease, and does not rest, but runs day and night, and its light is sevenfold brighter than that of the moon, semicolon. But as regards size, they are both equal, period.
That
was hard.
That's his lie, yeah, it was tough.
So it's not too long, let's see.
73?
Yeah.
How many?
8.
8, alright.
Ready?
Yep.
Kepler, after this law, Kepler saw another law dealing with the smaller light, which is named the moon, period. Kepler, circumference is like the circumference of the Shaman, and her chariot in which she rides is driven by the wind, and light is given to her in measure, period. Kepler, her rising and going down change every month, and her days are like the days of the sun, when her light is uniform and amounts to the 7th part of the light of the night of the sun, period. Kepler, thus she rises, and her first phase is in the east comes forth on the 13th morning, and on Kepler on that day she becomes visible, constitutes for you the first phase of the moon, on the 13th day together with the sun in the portal where the sun rises, period. Kepler, the 1/2 of her goes forth by a 7th part, and her whole circumference is empty, without light, with the exception of 1-7th part of it, the 14th part of her light, period. Kepler, when she receives 1/7 part of the light of the half of her light, her light amounts to 1-7th part and the half thereof, period. Kepler, she goes down with the sun, and when the sun rises, the moon rises with him, and receives the half of 1 part of light, and in that day, in the beginning of her morning.
And in the night?
Or in that night, in the beginning of her morning, in the beginning of the lunar day, the sun goes down with
the moon?
The moon goes down with the sun, and is invisible that night, with the 14 parts and the half of one of them, period. Kepler, she rises on that day with exactly a 7th part, it comes forth and recedes from the rising of the sun, period. And in her remaining days, she becomes bright in the 13th parts, period.
Okay. That's 74 is long?
17.
Oh, jeez. Alright, let's do it.
Kepler saw another course, a law for her, how according to the law she performs her monthly revolution, period. Kaplan, all these, Kaplan Huriel, Pashtan, Aini, Funki, Khan, the Kodesh messenger who is the leader of them all, Khan, showed to me, Khan, in their positions, period. Kaplan and Kellerai wrote down their positions, they showed them to me, Khan. Kellerai wrote down their months as they were, Khan, and the appearance of their lights till 15 days
Appearance of their lights?
Of their lights till 15 days were accomplished, period. Kaplan, single seventh part, says she accomplished all her light in the east, Khan, and in single seventh parts accomplished all her darkness in the west, period. Kaplan, in certain months she alters her going down, and in certain months she pursues her own peculiar course, period. Kaplan, 2 months the moon goes down with the sun, in those 2 middle portals, the third and the fourth, period. Kaplan, she goes forth for 7 days, and she turns about and returns again through the portal where the sun rises, and accomplishes all her light, and she recedes from the sun, and in 8 days she enters the 6th portal.
In 8 days she enters?
And in 8 days it enters the 6th portal from which the sun goes forth, period. Kaplan, when the sun goes forth from the 4th portal, she goes forth 7 days, until she goes forth from the 5th and turns back again in 7 days through the 4th portal and accomplishes all her light, and she recedes and enters in the first portal.
She receives what?
And she recedes and enters in the first portal in 8 days, period.
This is true. And she recedes and everlasting enters. I don't know where we're missing everlasting now, but somewhere there's everlasting's gone.
Maybe it's in the other version.
I don't know. Okay, what chapter is this?
It's 74.
74. So...
Just take away everlasting, right?
Huh?
Just take away everlasting.
Yeah, and she recedes and enters?
Where we're at.
77.
And she recedes and enters.
Out everlasting period. Okay, let's do it.
And she recedes and enters in the first portal in 8 days, period.
Yep.
Kaplan, she returns again in 7 days.
Where are we at?
8 now.
Okay.
Kaplan, she returns again in 7 days in the 4th portal from which the sun goes forth, period. Kaplan saw their positions space to space, how the moon rose and the sun went down in those days, period. Kaplan, if 5 years were added together, the sun has an excess of 30 days, and all the days which increase to it for one of those 5 years, which they are full, when they are full, amount to 360-4 days, period. Kaplan, the excess of the sun of the stars
And of the stars.
Amounts to 6 days, in 5 years, 6 days every year come to 30 days, and the moon falls behind the sun and starts the number of 30 days, period. Kaplan, the sun and the stars bring in all the years exactly, so that they do not advance or delay their position by a single day on everlasting, but complete the years with perfect justice in 360-4 days, period. Kaplan, in 3 years there are 1,090-2 days, and in 5 years, 1,000, 820 days,
Right, this isn't 5 years, this is like, I don't know what it says. Is this still 74?
Mm-hmm.
5 years. In 5 years. Okay, in 5 years. Okay, hit it, Sam.
Where are we at?
13.
Alright, and in 5 years, semicolon, 1,000, 820 days, so that in 8 years there are 2,000, 912 days, period.
Okay, hold on. 12,000, what?
912 days.
There's no comma after 1,000? 2,000?
Comma.
Okay.
912 days, period.
1,000, comma, 900. Take out S. Okay. All right.
14.
Yep.
For the moon alone, the days amount in 3 years to 1,060-2 days, and in 5 years she falls 50 days behind, till the sum there is 5 to be added in 60-2 days, period. Kaplan, in 5 years there are 1,770 days, so that for the moon the days 6 in 8 years amount to 2,000, 830-2 days, period.
Period?
Period.
Yeah, comma. Okay. This is what I'd like for my gift today. I'd like all Enoch produced all the way to the end. But Mom has to do all the fixes there. So what is it? What is my fix? Oh, days.
Period.
Days, period. Okay, hit it.
16.
Yep.
California 8 years, she falls behind to the amount of 80 days. All the 17 days, she falls behind 8 years or 80 period. Kepler, the year is accurately completed in the conformity with their world-stations and the stations of the sun, which rise from the portals through which it rises and goes down 30 days, period.
Okay, great. 75. Are they getting longer or shorter?
Both.
This one's short. This isn't too bad.
Kepler, leaders of the heads of the 1,000 who are placed over the whole creation, over all the stars, have also to do with the 4 intercalary days, being inseparable from their office, according to the reckoning of the year, and these render service on the 4 days which are not reckoned in the reckoning of the year, period. Kepler, owing, is that how you spell owing?
Yeah, whatever.
O-W-I-N-G.
Maybe.
To them men go astray therein, for those lights truly render service on the world-stations, one in the first portal, one in the third portal, the shining, one in the fourth portal, and one in the sixth portal, and the exactness of the year is accomplished through its separate 360-4 stations, period. For the signs and times and the years and the days of the messenger, Kepler Uriel, Pashan Aini, showed to me, whom Yahuwah esteem has appointed forever over all the lights of the Shamim, and the Shamim in the world, and that they should rule on the face of the Shamim and be seen on the earth, and be leaders for the day and the night, the sun, moon, and stars, and all the ministering beings which make their resolution of all the periods, the Shamim, period.
Okay, hold on. I got an extra space in those. What chapter is this?
75.
Let's see. Where is it? In the Shamim. Extra spaces and shine. Okay, hopefully she figures that out. Okay, hit it. Four.
Kepler in the same way, 12 doors, Kepler Uriel, Pashan Aini, Funky showed me, open in the circumference of the sun, apostrophe S chariot in the Shamim,
Just again. Extra space. Okay, hit it.
Through which the rays of the sun break forth, and from them is warmth diffused over the earth, when they are open at their appointed times, period.
Okay, extra spaces. Extra spaces too. Okay, hit it.
Alright, 5 now, right?
Yeah.
Kepler for the winds and the spirit of the dew when they are open, staying open the Shamim at the ends, period. Kepler for the 12 portals in the Shamim, at the end of the earth, out of which go forth the sun, moon, stars, and all the works of the Shamim in the east and in the west, There are many windows open to the left and right of them, and one window all at its appointed time produces warmth, corresponding to those doors from which the stars come forth according to as Kepler he has commanded them, and wherein they are placed corresponding to their number, period. Kepler and Kepler saw chariots in the Shamim, running the world, above those portals in which revolve the stars that never go down, period. Kepler one is larger than all the rest, it is that which makes its course through the entire world, period.
Okay. Any small ones yet?
No.
Alright. 76. Maybe we'll stop at 80.
80.
Yeah. Ways down the road?
Yeah.
Alright, here, 76.
Kepler at the ends of the earth, Kepler saw 12 portals open to all the quarters from which the winds go forth and blow over the earth, period. Kepler 3 of them are open on the face of the Shamim, 3 in the west, 3 on the right of the Shamim, 3 on the left, period. Kepler and the three first are those of the east, and 3 are of the north, and 3 after those on the left of the south, and 3 of the west, period. Kepler through 4 of these who come winds of Baraka, Funky, and prosperity, and from those 8 come hurtful winds, space to space. When they are sent, they bring destruction to all the earth and on the water.
all the destruction
on all the earth, and on the water upon it, period, and on all who dwell upon it, and on all which are in the water and on the land, period. Kepler and the first wind from those portals, called the east wind, comes
portals,
Yeah.
Okay.
Called the east wind, comes forth to the first portal, which is in the east, inclining towards the south, space to space. From it to come forth desolation, drought, heat, destruction, period. Kaplan through the second portal in the middle comes what is fitting, and from it, there comes rain and fruitfulness and prosperity and dew, and through the third portal which lies toward the north come cold and drought, Kaplan after these come forth a south wind, the south winds, through three portals, space by space. Through the first portal of them, inclined to the east, comes from with a hot wind, Kaplan through the middle portal next
Next to it,
there come forth fragrant smells, and dew and rain, prosperity and health, Kaplan through the third portal lying to the west, and come forth dew and rain, locusts and desolation, Kaplan after these, the north wind, space by space. From the seventh portal in the east come dew and rain, locusts and desolation, Kaplan from the middle portal, come in a direction, to health and rain, dew and prosperity, and through the third portal in the west come cloud and frost, snow and rain, and dew and locust, Kaplan after these four of the west wind, space by space. Through the first portal adjoining the north come forth dew and frost, cold and snow and ice, Kaplan from the middle portal come forth dew and rain, and prosperity and baraka with decay, and through the last portal which adjoins the south come forth drought and desolation, and burning and destruction, Kaplan, the 12 portals of the four quarters of the Shamaim are completed, and all their laws and all their plagues and all their goodness have I shown to you, my son, Methuselah, the funky age,
Okay. 78.
77.
Oh yeah, 77. Let's do it.
Kaplan, the first quarter is called the east, because it is the first, Kaplan
First what?
Period.
Because of the first period?
Yeah.
I don't have that at all.
This is
77?
Yeah, and this jacks up because the next thing is not a capital.
It says, and the first quarter is called the east because it is the first and the second. The south because the Most High will descend there, and there, in quite a special sense, will he who is Barak forever descend.
Yeah, that's right, except there's a period on first.
What do you mean?
My first has a period.
Yeah, that's not right.
And I wonder if they took that out in the next version.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, your version's the old one?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay, so that's jacked up. Okay, so read it.
Kaplan, the first quarter is called the east, because it's the first, most likely a comma. Did you have a comma first?
No.
Maybe not. I'll have to check the
First and the second.
Yeah, we'll have to. The second has comma, right?
Yeah.
The south, because the most high will descend their even their in quite a special sense will he who is Baruch the funky for descent,
Yeah.
Kaplan, the west quarter is named the diminished, because there are all the lights of the shining diminish and go down, Kaplan, the fourth quarter, named the north, is divided into three parts, and the first of them is for the dwelling of men, the second contains seas of water, the abysses and forests and rivers, darkness and clouds, the third part contains the garden of righteousness, Kaplan saw 7 high mountains, higher than all the mountains which are on the earth, and from there come forth frost, days, season, years pass away, Kaplan saw 7 rivers on the earth, larger than all the rivers, space by space. One of them, coming from the west, pours its waters into the great cattle sea, Kaplan, these two come from the north to the sea and pour their waters into the eastern cattle sea in the east, Kaplan, the remaining 4 come forth on the side of the north, to their own sea, 2 of them to the eastern cattle sea, 2 into the great cattle sea, and discharge themselves there, and some say, to the desert, 7 great islands, Kaplan saw on the sea and
7 great islands, comma?
No.
Okay.
Kaplan saw on the sea and in the mainlands, 2 in the mainland, 5 in the great cattle sea,
Great. Okay. We're making it there. So 80. We still got 22 left after we make it to 80.
Yeah, and 89 scares me.
Okay. That's good.
Right. Kaplan, the names of the sun are the following, the first, Iris, and the second, Toma, the T and the L, Kaplan, the moon has 4 names, the first, Sonia, the second, Elba, with a funky B, Ebla, with a funky B, the third, Benas, and the fourth, Ere, or period. These are the 2 great lights, their circumference like the circumference of the shining, the size of the circumference of both is light, Kaplan, the circumference of the sun, there are 7 portions of light which are added to it more than the moon, and is in definite measure is transformed to the 7th portion of the sun's exhausted,
Well, I got space in there. What chapter is this?
This is 78.
So there are Okay.
Now we're on 5 or 6.
5.
Yeah. Captain go down into the portals of Shaim, or the
Wait.
west, and make their revolution by the north, and come forth through the eastern portals on the face of the Shaim, period. Captain of the moonrise, 1-14th part.
1-14?
Yeah. But
that's one line. Did it move line or something?
yeah, it goes to the next line.
No,
But
I don't think that's right. So 1/14.
1/14th part appears in the shining space. The light becomes full in her, space. On the 14th day, she accomplishes her light, period.
But I don't think 1/14th. Is there anything else? Have you seen that before?
There's 20-8, 20-9.
So is it 20? Did they put it? So
I don't know.
So 1 dash. I'll just put it in there. 1 dash. 14. Oh my goodness. 1-14 and her light period.
Alright, 7.
Okay. Yeah.
Caplan, 15 parts of light are transferred to her till the 15th day, space. Her light is accomplished, according to the sign of the year, and she becomes 15 parts, and the fourth moon, and the moon grows by 14th parts, period. Caplan, her diminishing, decreases on the first day to 14 parts of her light, semicolon, on the second, just 30.
Light, semicolon?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
And on the second to 13 parts of light, semicolon. On the third to 12, semicolon. On the fourth to 11, semicolon. On the fifth to 10, semicolon. On the sixth to 9, semicolon. On the seventh to 8, semicolon. On the eighth to 7, semicolon. On the ninth to 6, semicolon. On the seventh to 5, semicolon. On the eighth to 4, semicolon. On the 12th to 3, semicolon. On the 13th to 2, semicolon. On the 14th to the half of a seventh and all her remaining light disappears wholly on the 15th period. Caplan, the certain month, the month has 20-9 days and once 20-8 days, or 20-8 period.
There's 28-8? That's all together.
So it goes to the next line, so take out the dash. But that dash should definitely be there.
Alright. 20-8. Let's do it.
Alright, 10. Caplan Caloria Pashinai showed me another law, and when light is transferred to the moon, when light and on which side it is transferred to her by the sun, period. During all the period during which the moon is growing in her light, she is transferring it to herself when opposite to the sun, period. During 14 days her light is accomplished in the Shamayim, and when she is illuminated throughout, her light is accomplished to full in the Shamayim, period. Caplan, on the first day she is called the new moon, for on that day the light rises upon her, period. She becomes full exactly on the day when the sun goes down in the west, and from the east she rises at night, and the moon shines the whole night through till the sun rises over against her, and the moon is seen over against the sun, period. Kept on the side where the light of the moon comes forth, there again she diminishes till all the light vanishes, and all the days of the moon are at an end, and her circumference is empty, void of light, period. Kept on 3 months she makes of 30 days, She makes of 30 days, and their time she makes 3 months of 20-9 days each, in which she accomplishes her diminishing in the first period of time,
First period of time,
and the first portal for 170-7 days, period. Caplan, in the time of her going out, she appears for 3 months, 30 days each, and for 3 months she appears 20-9 each, period. Caplan, at night she appears like a man for 20 days each time, by day she appears like a shining, and there is none else in her save her light, period.
Okay, so we're not.
Ready?
Yep.
Caplan, now, my son, Caplan, I have shown you all matters, and the law of all the stars of the Shamayim is completed, period. Caplan showed me all the laws of these for every day, and for every season of bearing rule, and for every year, and for its going forth, and for the other and for the order prescribed to it every month and every week, and then Caplan, the diminishing of the moon, which takes place in the sixth portal, that takes that space. For in the sixth portal her light is accomplished, period. Caplan, after that there is the beginning of the diminishing, which takes place in the first portal in its season, till 120-7 days are accomplished. 170-7 days are accomplished. Space reckoned
accomplished space.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Hit it. finish off that one.
Accomplished space has space, reckoned according to weeks, space has space, 20-5 in 2 days, period.
Okay, accomplished. Space. What chapter is this?
79.
79?
Mm-hmm.
So it's accomplished. Accomplished. Space. Rec. Okay. Alright, let's make it right.
5. Capital sheep falls behind the sun, and the order of the stars exactly 5 days in the course of 1 period. And when the place which you see has been
When this place?
when this place which you see has been traversed, period. Capital such is the picture and sketch of every light which capital Ariel, Pashna, the chief messenger who is their leader, showed to me, period.
Alright. How bad is 80?
Not too long.
Alright. Okay, let's do it. How about 81?
What?
Is there insurance coming up?
No.
Alright, let's do this.
Kepler in those days, the messenger, capital Ariel, Pashna, Funky E, answered and said to me, quotes, capital C, Kepler, I have shown you all matters, capital Kanaka, Funky E, and Funky K, and Kepler, I revealed all the deal that you should see, space has space, this sun and this moon, and the leaders of the stars, the Shamim, and all those who turn them, their tasks and times and departures, period. Quotes Kepler, in the days of the sinners, their years shall be shortened, and their seed shall be laid on their lands, on fields, and all on the earth shall alter and shall not appear in their time, and the rain shall be kept back, and the showering shall withhold, period. Quotes Kepler, in those times the fruit of the earth shall be backward, and shall not grow in their time, and the fruits of the trees shall be withheld in their time, period. Quotes Kepler, and the moon shall alter her order, and not appear at her time, period. Quotes Kepler, in those days the sun.
Okay, keep going.
Quotes Kepler, in those days the sun shall be seen, and he shall journey in the evening on the extremity of the great chariot in the west, and shall shine more brightly in accordance with the order of light, period.
Okay.
Quotes Kepler.
This is 80, right?
Yeah.
Alright. Hit it.
36.
Yeah.
Quotes. Yeah, quotes.
Yeah.
Kepler, and many chiefs of the stars shall transgress the order, and shall alter
And
their
these shall
alter their orbit and task, and not appear at the seasons prescribed to them, period. Quotes Kepler, and the whole order of the stars shall be concealed from the sinners, and the thoughts of those on the earth shall err concerning them, and they shall be altered from all their ways, and also they shall go astray and take the mighty ones, period. Quotes Kepler, and evil shall be multiplied upon them, and punishment shall come upon them, so as to destroy all, period. Quotes.
Okay, all right, everybody, thank you very much to everybody that made it to this far. We salute you and have a great day. We're out.